So what I found is the most intelligent people are the ones that actually struggle the most when it comes to getting ahead and actually taking risks. And the reason why is because when you're super intelligent, it generally means that you're going to analyze things in a more critical way, and you're going to make sure that you check off every single box before you commit to anything. And don't get me wrong, when you're intelligent, have a high IQ, you're smart, this can be a good thing because you're going to be ensuring that you're mitigating against any risk. But at the same time, it's going to hold you back because it's going to stop you from taking action. So if you take one person that's super intelligent and they overanalyze and they look at everything, and that's what you do, then that's going to cripple you and potentially create analysis paralysis and stop you from moving forward. Then if you take a second person and all they do is just take action, learn from what they're doing, learn from their mistakes, and they just keep going again and again and again, they will learn so quick. I've seen this in my property journey. I've seen it in business. I've seen it in everything that I've done. When I've taken action consistently, I just get better at whatever it is I'm doing and I'm able to move forward. And you have to be so comfortable with taking action, not being good at something, and essentially being okay with being embarrassed, because when you really are okay with that, that's when you can actually move forward. And I appreciate some of you that are watching this are going to be able to resonate with this message. And it could be that actually you want to make your first step in property, you want to buy your first property, whether it is your first property to live in, whether it's the first property that you want to invest in, you want to do something, but something is stopping you. And you really have to move past that, move past it. Yes, you should do your analysis. Yes, you should be checking that the deal works, so the property that you're moving into is good for you. But at some point, you just have to take action, because there's a lot of learning that comes from taking action. You know, when it came to my first buy-to-let, it took me a long time to get it. And it was a leasehold, which now I wouldn't buy a leasehold again. And the service charges were extortionate. But because of that, I had to then learn about RTM, right to manage. And now we're looking to take it over in a few months and actually manage that building. That wouldn't have came if I didn't even buy the leasehold in the first place. You know, when it came to me acquiring a block of flats up north, initially we had a block of flats still fall through. We lost a lot of money on that. But then I learned from that and I kept pushing and kept moving forward. Same thing on social media. When it comes to just growing my social media platform, when it comes to reaching more people and helping more people, that's only come from consistency and actually seeing what resonates with people. A lot of things really, it's just about doing it enough times and you just get good at it. As humans, we are so adaptable. We are so adaptable. We can make it work if we want to. So let this be a message to you. If you are someone that's really an overthinker and overcritical, and let me tell you this, I'm like that myself. I come from a maths background. I'm super analytical. I love numbers, and that's how I've always been. But at some point, I had to tell myself, look, life is very short and you're going to regret the risk that you didn't take when you know you should have. Generally speaking, I don't think it's the risk that you do take that you do regret, because you learn a lot from it. Even if you lose time, money, you learn from it. And that learning only comes from the actual action of taking those steps. So my message to you, if you're watching this, is be bold, take action. And if it doesn't go well, that's okay. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You'll get better and you'll progress. I promise you. So if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like. And if you found value from this video or any other video on this channel, then do subscribe as well. And until next time, happy investing.